Portopicolo has just hosted the first edition of the Cantiere del Pardo Week, and in an exceptional 10-day show for the public, for dealers and the international press, Cantiere del Pardo shone the spotlight on all three of their brands. That is, Gran Salal Yachts, Gran Salal Custom and Pardo Yachts. The Cantiere del Pardo story began in Bologna in 1973, when it started out with a mission to produce a top-of-the-range series of regatta racing boats that were both elegant and innovative. The fleet of Gran Salal yachts were in the docks, and the exclusive custom line had just debuted with the much-anticipated Gran Salal 80 worldwide debut. The 80 being the biggest yacht ever built by Cantiere del Pardo and designed by Giovanni Ceccarelli. What can you tell me about the Gran Salal 80 project? It was an important initiative for an important Italian boatyard, which wanted to be a prime example of made in Italy, right from the design to the building of the boat. It's a powerful boat that takes its cue from an ocean-bound boat with a full-width beam that stretches to the stern, which increases the dynamic length of the boat when it's sailing. So it's very powerful, and it's a power that you can see both in its performance competitively, as well as the easy way it handles at cruising speed. The Pardo Yachts motorboat range is complete too now, with the brand new Pardo 38, the 43 and the 50. A week in which the well-established Gran Salal Cup took place as well, a well-known tradition which has already clocked up 19 editions. This long-time running regatta for Gran Salal owners once again saw their crews measuring up in the competitive waters of Trieste, navigating coastal courses and classic point-to-point. A two-day celebration for all the Gran Salal yacht owners, party time for true enthusiasts, even with the fluctuating weather conditions. The 40-year-old history of the Cantiere del Pardo boatyard was captured by the different Gran Salal models here, who told their unique stories of the Cantiere del Pardo boatyard. 45 boats gathered in Portopicolo from all around the world, from Australia to Puerto Rico, ready to challenge their skill and enthusiasm in the waters of the Adriatic. And it was a huge success for this first edition that was completely dedicated to the world of Cantiere del Pardo, a boatyard which, for the first time, has demonstrated to the public just how strong it is.